Today's video, guys, we're gonna do a quick one. We're gonna do everything I hate and everything I love about my JZX100 Tour V. First thing I hate, the fact that it has a lot of oxidation throughout the car. I tried to clean some up off the intake, but overall, I mean, to me, it seems like this car has been sitting for a long time before I got it. Second thing, I did know the car was in a small front end accident. No frame damage to the actual rails, but I guess they did like do some work. That's why it's got like different fenders on it, and obviously the car was repainted. But I just don't like that the fenders aren't secure on the one side. I think it's this side. Like they just don't feel super tight. Another thing, small, but all these trims, I just don't like. When I shut the door, I just hear all this trim rattling, and it just pisses me off. I don't know, this car compared to my last one just feels like a lot more things are physically loose in themselves. Like even when I shut the door, I don't know, seeing that stuff vibrate kind of is annoying. I do hate that it's black as well. The fact that it's like painted black, it should be chrome, like that. So it should be chrome, but it's black. It kind of pisses me off because I think the chrome looks great. It's got a nice line across the whole thing, but right now it's black. It's kind of out of place. Another thing is this radio. Now this radio, I guess, is a super cool radio, but when they wired it up, there's a million wires behind this radio, guys. Like I'm saying, a lot of wiring is behind this radio. So I can't wait to tackle that, get rid of all of this unnecessary stuff. I'm even on the fence of taking all this stuff out, the Defi gauge and the actual boost controller, the HKS boost controller, just going back to simple stuff. But I'm not too worried about it because it's still installed and all that. But definitely radio pisses me off. There's so much wiring behind there, and I need to get an Apple CarPlay one installed just to be, I don't know, up with the times, because you're able to put a double in, and a little Apple CarPlay one is a lot better to deal with every day. Another thing is this clutch pedal. This clutch pedal is, I guess I'm getting used to it, but this clutch pedal is pretty damn hard. For a single disc clutch, it must have a crazy pressure plate, because like there's a good amount of effort that needs to be put to be able to actually get this thing to move. Another thing, infamous clear coat failing on all of the trim all the way around. Does annoy me, especially on that side. You can see it's pretty bad. Other than that, that's definitely something that's easily replaceable. Not replaceable, but fixable. We can obviously sand all that down, get it back to being the correct color. Another thing inside the engine bay. Somebody, like I said, when this car had whatever done, I would love to know the history of this car, but they put an NA radiator fan shroud in. Pisses me off. No reservoir. So I'm gonna need to get a reservoir, the actual fan shroud, and two fans. Fans are kind of hard to get, but like you can see, the wiring and everything is still here for the fans, but the guy just put this in for some reason. I don't know. We did put the Koyo in. Also, I hate that it was painted red at one point. So now, a white car with painted red prior. It's a lot of spots that are red. Like even up in the corners, you can see like right there. There's just red in little spots all throughout. Definitely annoying. No heat shield, I hate that. We do have one coming. Shout out D-Rig on YouTube. He's gonna send us over one that he's got a spare of. Clean up that and get some heat dissipation better. First thing that I love about this car is that it's a real Tour V manual car. Big win, especially for the price we got it for. Got the car really cheap, guys. Like for these cars, you guys know these cars selling well over $20,000 in the US, and I am well under that. So I'm super hyped on that. I do love this intercooler exhaust setup I have, HKS high power with the HKS racing suction. I think it's a great combo. Just sounds good for especially a stock setup. I personally love my interior so far. I do have the other seat. I'm just got to get a bracket for it, but I'm loving the Nardi TRD cluster combo. Fitment dash mats are always so clean in these cars, I personally think, along with the floor mats, it just complements everything so well. Tomei shift knob. I gotta get a black drift button just because the red's kind of out of place. I guess it matches the steering wheel stitch kind of, but you guys know I'm obsessed with my TRD cluster, something I always wanted, we're able to get. Do have the Ganador still, I have to get on. I love that the car came with Series 2 already. Super good because you guys know this stuff's getting expensive to purchase and to get, and usually when you get a trunk, it's all damaged. So the fact that I have a clean trunk Series 2 is just a big plus. I'm super happy about that. I'm actually pretty hype about the wheels. I think the wheel fitments, I mean the wheel, like, I like these T7Rs. I think that's a great looking wheel. Wish it was better specs, but I don't know. I feel like a little spacer would go a long way. It's got a nice concave in the rear. The front's definitely a weak spec, no concave and all that, but as far as like the rear is concerned, I think it looks great. Maybe I could just get another set of rears somewhere local and have good fitment on it. I love that the car came with an HPI intercooler kit fully. It's a good kit. It's a really good kit, so I'm just happy that it's got it. Less things to purchase because it's got everything, even the actual hard pipe here. We obviously did the whole J-pipe delete stuff and all that, but I'm happy that it came with it. Alrighty, so ignore the fact that I already got it in, but we had that old radiator. So I guess for some reason somebody put a stock radiator in this thing. So for the time, like, we ran it for the time being, but we couldn't run it. That's just not right. So we got the Codio rad in. It's dual pass. So now we're just gonna take the shroud off because I'm gonna run the shroud for now until I can find some 2 fans, because we got a OE shroud, Tour V shroud with the 2 fans, but I just gotta try to source some fans. But let's take this shroud off, put it on the other one. I know it fits because I've done this before. Whoever put the radiator in, literally the size of a 10mm socket. Can't run that. So let's put the shroud in with the fan. It's literally just 2 bolts. These radiators are so simple to get out. I don't have the temp sensor, so I'll have to put this delete plug in from the old radiator. The lower radiator hose on. Let's put this little delete plug in. Now we can get the fan and the clutch fan and the actual shroud in at the same time. I just held that on just so it wouldn't fly off. I didn't loosen any of the belt tension either. I just took the 4 bolts off the fan. Bolts off the fan, still at least stays the tension on the belt. Let's see if we can try to finagle this in. Next time I talk to you, so what time do I do that? About 6? Alright, somehow we got all the bolts out for the actual downpipe. They all came out. Some persuasion and some penetrating oil. So now we're just going to take the actual bolts off for that to get this actual cat in, because it's failed and we'll need to replace it. We got it in, bolts right up, everything get back together. So let's see how it sounds now. Everything's nice and tight. Right when I was talking about one of the things I hate, I come to find that they put the wrong pin in the wrong spot. You see there's 2 holes. There's one there and then one underneath. They put it on the one underneath, so the master was like at a crazy angle and it had a crazy pivot point. But now, I mean, it's so light. Night and day difference, guys. I'm gonna adjust it so it's flush with the actual rest of the pedals, and we're good. One of those problems fixed. Here is my radio wiring. Pretty crazy. I'm gonna try to get rid of most of this stuff. Have the radio not work for now. Hopefully it's not too wired in crazy, but I need to get rid of this because this is just like anxiety for me, and just it's too crazy. In my opinion, it's a fire waiting to happen. So let me get rid of all this craziness and get back to you. But it just keeps going on and on. So much stuff. It's never ending. Sorry guys, I know the videos have been all over the place, and right now it's probably weeks after. Yeah, it's 2 weeks after I even recorded my last little clip, but we just had our second son, so I've been off for the past 2 weeks, just embracing it all before I have to go back to work and get back to normal life. But I'm gonna end the video here. This is just a little video about what I like and dislike about this car. A lot of stuff I really do like about it, but I just wanted to get a little update of everything that I liked and disliked about it. And then we installed the Koyo and then that cat delete. But thanks guys for sticking around. I'm trying to get videos out, but like I said, these past 2 weeks, I've just been embracing the fact that we got a little newborn here now, and it's finally here. So that's it. Peace out, guys. See you guys in the next one.